Hi guys, and welcome to my channel Silly Miss Sally. So I will be doing a review slash demo slash first impressions, I guess, of dupes for the Artis brush. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you have already realised I look a bit strange. That's because I've only done my eyebrows and eyelashes. I'm going to be obviously applying foundation and concealer, highlight and everything like that with the brushes. I haven't actually used them before, so this is going to be like a legit first impressions. So we're going to go through this together. I basically wanted to try dupes first because I wasn't really sure if I would be comfortable with the concept of them. Obviously how they're like a toothbrush. I wasn't sure if I would like using them like that, and if I didn't like that and I'd spend like however much, I would be kind of pissed. So yeah, I wanted to try these out first. If I like it, then I'll probably decide on how many brushes I want to buy. I'm probably thinking that I'm just going to get like one face brush and maybe like a concealer brush, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see what I like. Okay, so I'm going to grab the brushes. This is how they came. Like, they came in a black box, but when I pulled it out of the box, this is how they came. They're not numbered or anything, but I'll just go ahead and grab the biggest brush. And wow, this is really soft. Like, it's really nice, but it's like super dense, like it's packed in there. This is how it looks. I hope you can see properly because the lighting's a bit funny, but yeah, it's really, do you know, it's kind of weird because it's like, you know them like puff things that you get in like compact foundations that you put your fingers in and you kind of, it kind of feels like that, weirdly enough, but with hair, if that makes sense. One thing that I really like and that I'm kind of surprised about is I find with like eBay brushes, not even necessarily eBay brushes, just brushes in general, sometimes you can get like most of them being really good quality and then like one or a few being like bad quality, or at least just a bit different. And I feel like these, the quality is quite consistent and I'm really happy about that. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I feel like I'm a bit more excited than I probably should be, but I don't know, I just don't know what to expect. So I'm gonna be using the big face brush, and the foundation I'm gonna be using is Bronze 7 by Mary Kay. I don't actually use this regularly, but I've been using it for the past couple of weeks and it seems okay. A friend recommended it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna dab it on my face and then kind of spread it around. Sorry if I keep looking down because literally all my stuff is down here. So yeah, I'm just going to grab a bit and kind of just dot it around my face. Or maybe I've added too much, we'll see anyway. Because I heard that like you shouldn't add too much product because it spreads it like really well. So that's really cool if it like helps the waste of product, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to try it for the first time. I heard you also shouldn't like take the brush off your face. Just kind of move it along. It's really soft. I might have added a bit too much foundation. It's really nice though. It's almost like relaxing, is that weird? So for the top, I guess I'm gonna use a smaller brush just because the area is a lot smaller. Okay, so I made a bit of a mess, but I cleaned it up and I'm back. And I'm gonna use this smaller brush to kind of finish what I have left over. But I think it's kind of cool that a little does go a long way, because this is like about the amount I use regularly, and if this is too much then I'll be definitely saving on the amount of like foundation I use. Okay, yeah, I think that's okay. I kind of messed up the ends of my eyebrows a little, but we can fix that. It's okay. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Like, I feel like it's just setting my skin really nicely. I hope you can tell on camera. Okay, so my camera just totally cut out on me. But anyway, I was basically saying that yeah, I really love this brush. Like, my face isn't streaky at all. Like, the way it applied was really nice. It was really weird just holding it like this. Like, it's just, I'm not used to it obviously, because I'm used to stippling. I use a stippling brush, so I'm used to like pushing the foundation into my skin. So it was weird kind of like gliding this along and then holding it from the bottom, or I think you're meant to hold it like this. So that was really strange, but it applies really well. I'm really happy with that. When I do like highlight and when I conceal, I think I'm going to film it closer, because I realised when I look back that I'm quite far, so you can't exactly see how it like goes onto my skin properly. So yeah, I'll be a bit closer. Okay, so I'm done with foundation, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I think for the highlight, I'm probably going to use one of these two brushes. I might use this as well, but it seems a little big, so I'm not sure, but we'll see. For highlight, I like to use LA Girl concealer in Fawn and Chestnut. I prefer two colours just because I like putting concealer under hair as well, and I feel like the Fawn makes my face pop a lot, so I like that, but it's a bit too bright for like under the contour, so I like to stick with like a darker shade, but not too dark where it's basically foundation. Right? For this, I think I'm still not sure which brush I'm going to use, but I'm thinking maybe this one, because it's like it covers a wide area, but we'll see. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the concealer to my under eyes. I know it looks like crazy light right now, but when I blend it, it usually looks much better. So I'm going to start off with, I think, the bigger brush, because I just feel like it will cover just like a larger surface area. I'm not really sure if I like it. I feel like it's really dragging my skin, whereas usually I just kind of like pattern it in and like, yeah, it's really dragging. And I just smudged my eyeliner. But it seems to be doing a decent job with the blending. So I'm going to go ahead and try the smaller one on the other eye. This might be a bit better. I feel like with these smaller brushes I have like less control. Like, it's harder. Yeah, this isn't working. I'm actually going to try and use the bigger brush. See if this may be better. Sorry for that face, I can't help it. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this, because I feel like I kind of look a bit crazy. So I'm going to conceal the rest. I'm going to try this brush and see if this is good. One thing I do have to keep in mind is that these products, these brushes, they literally like move the product. So I feel like with a lot of brushes that I have, they kind of absorb a lot of the product, so I'm having to put more than I should. But this literally just moves on your face, so I'm definitely adding too much. Like, I'm noticing that there's definitely too much on my face. But we'll try and make it work. But this really does blend really well. Like, if I was doing this with a normal brush, I feel like I would definitely take like much longer. I don't know if you just noticed that, but there was a hair, and this is what I was kind of worried about as well, shedding, because I feel like obviously with lower quality brushes it's more likely to shed. So especially for a new brush that I've just used for the first time, I don't think it should be shedding like this. So this is more of a reason why I would actually go ahead and purchase the actual brushes. So yeah, it's not completely to my liking, but it's okay, like it's alright. I'm like mostly happy with it. Okay, so now comes the tricky part. I'm actually going to use a powder contour. This is Black Plum by Bobbi Brown. I haven't really heard much about people using powders with these brushes, so I'm not really sure it would work, but I'm obviously going to try it anyway. I'm going to use this brush, which looks more like a toothbrush, to like contour my nose, and then I think I'm going to use this brush to contour my cheekbones, because I feel like this is small enough where it's precise, but not too small where it's like too concentrated, if you know what I mean. I think I'm going to start with the nose because it's probably like the easiest part for me anyway. So I'm just gonna apply that. Okay, that is much more concentrated than I usually. Yeah, I think I might have applied too much. Maybe if I try and dust it off. I would definitely say you have to be like light-handed. You can't really be heavy-handed with these brushes. Can't really use this brush. Maybe if I... Okay, yeah, that is a lot. It seems to be working well though. It's not exactly how I would like it, but it's doing a decent job. Maybe if I blend it a little. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, you definitely have to learn to use these brushes. I don't think it's a thing where like if you're good at makeup or if you're good at using brushes in general, you can kind of just pick these up and use it. I feel like you still need a bit of practice with these brushes. Okay, so I'm going to try with a lighter hand this time to contour my cheeks. So powder does seem to work okay with these brushes. Works really well actually. Quite surprised, to be honest. I really have to learn not to be like heavy-handed. I definitely think I did this side better than this side, so I'm going to go in with the LA Girl in Chestnut and kind of try to correct. Because I feel like it dragged down a bit lower than it should have. Okay, so now I'm going to set the powder. I'm not really sure how this is going to work because it's like loose powder, and I feel like because these brushes are so dense, it's just going to kind of like sit in it. I know that's really weird, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so personally I wouldn't recommend this for loose powder just because I feel like there are many brushes that you can use to apply this on your skin much better. Like this is a bit of a hassle for me, to be totally honest with you. Like it's just really kind of weird to apply and I don't really know what motion to use. Yeah, it's really weird. Okay, so it was definitely a lot of effort to try and get on my face. It was just really weird to use. Maybe if I got more confident with it, I could do it better, but I just don't really like it. Maybe I used the wrong brush, but yeah, I just don't really like it at all. So I'm just going to use the big face powder to kind of just wipe it all off. Just kind of blend it into my skin more. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep, and I'm just going to kind of put this all over my face. This was a lot easier, and it was pretty simple, and it blends really well. Like, I like this. I'm actually really surprised it works with powder, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, so I wasn't actually planning on doing this before, but I think I'm going to try to apply a lip colour to my lips with these brushes. Generally, I just like ombre. I prefer like a darker lip liner, and then I'll go in with like a lighter colour. So I'm going to try that. I have Blackberry by NYX, and I'm going to use that to line my lips. It's just a black. Okay, I know I look kind of crazy, but bear with me. Now that I've finished the lip liner, I'm going to go in with this Soft Matte Lip Cream by NYX. And this is in SMLC21. Okay, Transylvania. And also this MUA Luxe. It's basically like a liquid lipstick. I got this ages ago, but I never used it, and I started using it recently, and I absolutely love it. This is in Cookie. So... this is going to be so weird. I'm going to try, and I think this is the lip brush. Okay, so I'm going to take this brush, and it's similar to the one I used for the concealer, but it's like got a rounded edge, and this one's kind of like a straight edge. So I'm going to take this brush, and I'm going to, this is so weird, I'm going to like try and take it off the applicator, and I guess put it on my lips. These are one of the like lipsticks that like dry matte, so I have to be not quick, but I don't want to take too much time. So this isn't actually too bad. I thought it was going to be like a struggle, but it's quite decent. Holding it like this is so weird. I just want to do this, but yeah, I can't, so it feels really weird, but I feel like I could get used to it. Okay, so already I have noticed that it is really streaky. Like, I don't like the way it applies at all, and it's really hard to like get, like, it's blotchy as well. I feel like there's a lot of parts where it's just like missing. I'm gonna try the MUA Luxe, and I'm gonna see how that applies. So I've cleaned the brush, and I'm gonna add the other shade. It feels fine, but it just like, I feel like it just, you know, whereas like the other one, I felt like it smoothed the foundation onto my skin. I feel like this definitely does absorb some of the lip product. Like, I'm putting a lot on and I'm not getting a lot back. So I'm not a fan of this at all. Like, you can see here, it's just really, really patchy. Like, oh, I just want to use the actual applicator, but I'm gonna commit to this. Okay, so to finish off the look, I am going to add some eyeshadow just below my eyes, and then I will be done. So I'm going to use this brush. I'm just going to add some eyeshadow. I'm adding Half Baked from the Naked palette, just under my... I don't really like this brush for under my eye anyway, because it applies way like it goes too low. I don't usually like it going this low, but oh, it's really awkward with my left hand. I mean, my left eye. I'm gonna stab myself in the eye. This is so awkward. I hope you guys can see. Sorry, it's just... oh. Yeah, I'm almost scared to use this. Oh, and then I'm going to put a bit of creep on the other side. Yeah, I feel like it almost gives me like panda eyes. Just goes a bit too low. So yeah, this is the finished look, I guess. Oh, I'm okay with it. Like, I would definitely say I love the foundation application. The concealer was okay for parts. Like, I kind of didn't like the way it was really, like, it dragged my skin a lot. Lips, 100% no. Like, this is okay, but you probably can't see it. It's so patchy. Like, it's really bad. And it's so, like, undefined. I really like defined lips, and I feel like this is just a hot mess. Highlight, yeah, I quite like that as well, but I prefer my brush. Like, it did an okay job, but I feel like I can do a better job with my other brushes. Contour is quite nice. I feel like it blended really well. And the eyeshadow is okay, but I just feel like I didn't have any control and it was going a bit lower than I liked. Maybe with more practice I could use it, but the lip is definitely no. Like, I really did not like it. But yeah, so I will say that I think I'm going to purchase at least the face brush. I think I'm actually going to purchase two of the Artis brushes. I think I'm going to purchase the face brush and the like concealer brush. So that was like the not the smaller brush, but the one before that. So if I can find it. So it's not this one. This is the bigger brush. It was this one. So yeah, so I would say if you are thinking about these brushes, I would also recommend maybe getting Dupes or just a cheaper version, just to kind of test it out, see which brushes you do like. My favorite brushes was the face brush and the concealer brush. I wouldn't recommend this to the lips, just my personal opinion, and I also wouldn't recommend this with loose powder. I think it was fine with like normal powder, and it was really good with liquid. Okay, so I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you found it useful. If you have any other questions, just put it in the comment section below. I'll try to add a link to where I bought the brushes. And yeah, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.